Hello guys, in this video we are going to know about loops in Python. So basically what are the loops in Python, what does it mean, what are they made of, what are they made for. So basically loop in the real life is something that is the same thing getting repeated again and again, but getting in a permanent, like you can say one music getting repeated 100 times or again and again, it has no limit. So, as here it is written, sometimes we want to repeat a set of statements in our program. For instance, print 1 to 1000. Here, what it will make, if you will, as per now details, if I will say you to print 1 to 1000, like 1, 2, 3, 4, till so on to 1000, I know you will all print, but it will take so much of your time. It will not be an easy time for you. It will take us so much of your time. It will like take more than half an hour for you. Loops make it easy for a program to tell the computer which set of instructions to repeat and how. Okay, there are two types of loop: while loop and for loops. So, first of all, I am getting started with for loop, not while loop first. Yeah. So, in terms of Python, loop is used to execute the same block of code repeatedly. Same block of code means the same portion of code repeatedly. Okay, as we are going to start for loop, I'm going to give you the syntax for it. For variable in range statement. What does it mean here is, for a variable that we are all, it can be someone's name or something. For a variable in a particular range, it will make a particular statement out there. Like I told you, we have to, if we have to print 1 to 1000, like and here a variable, take a variable number as a for number in range. This, like 4 is a keyword. Variable stores the current value that you want to like execute as many times as you want in the loop. Okay, and range is that same, how many times you want it. So let's take a basic example for the loops, as it is also written for item in this print item 1278. Let's take this example. It's just a simple one. 16 doesn't matter the number, I'm not saying. For item in L, print L, or I may say print item 147, and this time it will give in a straight line. See, 147. Now I will tell you something with range. Range has three things from where you want to start a range, where you want to drop it, and where you want to step size. Step size here means leaving how many in between. Okay, like we want, it is not basically it is not usually used, but just for your knowing, I'm here to I'm telling you this. Okay, now let's start with the basic code. For I in range, let's take 6. Print I or print Python. Here what it means, for I is a variable. For I in range 6. How many range, what range I want? I want 6 range. So when I will print Python, will print it 6 times in a single row. Okay. For I in range 6. What will be the range? Range is 6. How many times it will be printed? 6 times. But it will print Python. Okay. Range doesn't matter. You can use this type as it also. it will again be the same. But most probably or most used as per the trend or as per the, or you may say, time, we all use a range and set the range as per this. Okay, so doesn't matter if you will also change it from Python to 2, just 2, it will give you 2 2 2 2 2. Okay, so this was your very first example of for loops. Let me just for loops. Okay, so next example, if you want to like print first time natural numbers, here for I range 10, now you have to print I. Why here print I? Because I want, see, I basically have a range 0 here, or you can say 1. If I want to here, it will give I has a value, initial value 0 here, and where up to where it will give up to the length range 10. 10 will not be included. If you want up to 10, like first 10 natural numbers, see, this is what you can do. Okay, for first 10 natural numbers, this is what you can do. Another example for like starting and ending, start the range from 2 and finish in 7, and I, it will give from 2 to 6. Yeah. Like you can also decide from where you want to start the loop and up to where you want to start the loop, up to where you end the loop. Okay, this is also you can do. And this step basically for I range 2 11 to print I. So as I already told, 2 is just for skipping one value. If you will put 3, it will skip 2 values, so on. So it also gives you an example of even numbers. Yeah. So here I told you how to print value by setting up a range, how to print first and natural number, how to start, I have to set up and decide from where you want to start the range and where you want to end the range. The same with that. If you want to like just print reverse of a number, the thing you have to do is starting range you will decide from the last, where you want to end at the 0, and you can see step sizes. Now you will do -1 because you are not moving forward, you are moving backward. So if you think I will start from 0 to 10, if I will put 0, 0 minus 1, it will give -1. So it will not be here. I want the positive numbers here. So basically what I did, starting from 10, ending to 0 and -1. -1 will here, but what will it do? It will reverse the condition. It will like go on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, let's see. Yeah, as I always told you, see, now it goes over. Now 0 will not be included. Don't get confused. 0 here will not be included. Don't say that 0 should be included, because it is at the position of stopping the range where you want to stop, and 0 will not be included. Up to 1 it will applicable. Okay. For printing even numbers, there are several like even numbers. For I in range 2, let's go up to 21, and step size is 2, print I. So when I will print this 2 4 6 2 up to first 10 even numbers, it will print as first 10 even numbers. So keep in mind where we have to use and how we have to use the range. If you will put different, it will not give the same output as you wanted, it will give the different output. So as per the output, decide the range correctly. And remember, if I am putting in the stop is at the stop position 21, 21 number will not be get printed, 20 will be printed. So keep in mind. So let's do something more real. Let's print now star multiple of 5 or table of 5. So what I have to do? First I have to give a variable a name and num is equal to 5. Okay. Watch it carefully. For I in range 1 to 11, because I want from up to 10, so 11. Print num multiply I. I here it will increase, keep on increasing step by step 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I want is multiple of 5. I can add here. No, I will add it after in another code. So I will here is just getting increases and num will constant word here. So 5 will remain at this position all the time. What it will change is I. I will get changed up step by step till the range get over. Let's print it and I tell you. Wait, let me bigger it some. Yeah, up to this. Okay. See, table is printed. So this is how you can print your table. Same as I did multiple. Let's do the sum of the first 10 numbers. In the initial sum is equal to 0. For I am range first 10 numbers, so 1 to 11. Sum equals to sum plus 1 or plus I. You can also use the operator here, which I use mostly. Plus equals to I. This is the same as I will write in the comments side by. Same as sum equals to sum plus I. Okay, don't get confused. Now when taking out of the loop, print sum. See, wait. I have to first comment the upper code. Now we will get to see. It given us, as you always know, also know, first 10 natural number give the sum of 55. So here is the answer 55. Let's just add sum equals to 55. Yeah, sum equals to 55. Why we have taken this sum equals to initial sum equals to 0? Because first the range will be I. At first instance I will be 1. I will just write first sum is equals to 0. When I will be 1, sum plus I will be equals to, here sum is equal to 1, because 0 plus 1, because here I will be equals to 1. Now then the upper sum is up to 1, as here the sum will be, you can say, updated to 1. So here sum and another step, it will again sum plus 1. Now here the sum will be 2, as here I is equals to 1. Oh, I equals to wait. Yeah. So here sum will equal 2, then the initial sum will increase to 2, then 2 plus 2, and 3, and 4, and so on. Okay. Basically, sum here is equal to 0 because we have to start at the first step, and sum will get plus with I. It will, if we will put there 1 or anything, 1 plus 1 will, it will start from 2, or it will not start from the actual value we needed. We want the sum for first, then 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So how the one will become 0 plus I, that means I in the first sentence will be 1. So 0 plus 1 equals to 1. This is how we can find the sum. Let me do some of the practice questions. For I range 10, or I will say 11, print hello world. Hello world will be printed 10 times. You can count it, this will be 10. As much range you want, doesn't matter. Now if you want reverse, right, for I in range 10 to 0 minus 1 for printing backward counting. I here it will print the backward count first. Yeah, as you can see, print odd number, print even numbers. I will tell you about odd numbers. I have already told you about print even numbers. For I in range 1 to 20, leaving in even numbers we started from 2 because the first even number is 2. In odd number we will start from 1 because the first odd number will be is always 1. I, yeah, see. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. Now it's good. So this was for printing odd numbers. I told you about multiplication of numbers. You can use different types. Multiplication table. Let's take an input now. Now we will not take different tables, different numbers. Enter number for I range 0 or I'll say 0, 1 to 11. Print num star I. So let's check the code. Enter a number. Wait. Enter a number. Let's I want to take 7. For better, I how to just write a code we can see. What we do is write uh, wait. let's now do it. Wait, yes, I did something wrong. Where I did wrong? Leave it for now. Yeah, just test the code. Yeah, the numbers and our tables are getting printed. I told you about the sum of first and numbers as much number you want. Like you just did with particular like up to 10 numbers. If you want up to 100 numbers also, it can also be printed. Here if you want like like the user input, it will take your user input. Remember, for taking the last stoppage time, it will consider just n plus 1 will not be considered. So don't get confused why I use here n plus 1, because we are putting a user defined number for up to n natural numbers. So up to n natural number I used here n. Now sum plus equals to I print sum. I want up to, I can say 14. See, the sum is here. You can use calculator to check it. It will never give the wrong values. You can find this as I here find printing squares. For this, for I range, like let's take up to 9, it's enough. Print I, simple. Square of the number is just dividing the same number with each other. So first, when I will be 1, 1 multiply 1, which will give 1. When I will be 2, it will multiply with itself, it will give 2. So as this, we can also find the square of the numbers. Now talking about the another loop which we are having in this topic, which is while loop. Now we are having while loop. Let's learn about while loop. Yeah, while loop. While loop is just like condition based. Until the condition get false, it will keep on running. In while loop, the condition is checked first. If the value is true, the body of the loop will be executed, otherwise not. If the loop is entered, the process or the condition checked and execution is continued until the condition became false. So till the date, till the time your condition is not true, it will stop. Until the time the condition is true, it will get executed. Here while condition same as if else condition statement. It's just this thing. Okay, it's just this thing. In this something which is differ is we have to set the value I to 0 or 1. Let's take 1 or 0 as much you want. If you want 1, if you want 0, it is just your choice. While I is less than equals to 5, print I, and we have to, like here the main thing is we have to write down that I is equal to I plus 1. Just keep the I on increasing. If we will not, how it runs, it's firstly we'll see I is equal to 1, I is less than 5, print I. It will stop, it will come down, it will see I is now increased by 1 number, it will now again go up, I will be now 2. Now 2 will is also less than 5, 2 will get printed. Now 2 plus 1 equals to 3, 3 will be stored in I. Now it will check whether 3 is smaller than 5. Yes, it is smaller than 5. Then again 3 will be printed. So on, this continues. Okay, let us try and then verify it. See, it continues. Wait. While loops. Okay, friends. Wait, let me just off the alarm, I guess. Yeah, if it will be removed. Okay, so this is the while statement. Again, I will tell you. First, the value of I is 1. It will check whether the I is shorter than 5. Yes, it is shorter. It will print I, which is our this type. Now, again, when it will, that condition is over, it printed the value. When it will come here, I will be increased by the one number. Now, the I value, actual I value here will be stored is 2. 2 will go back, 2 will be checked and printed. Then 2 plus 1, 3. 3 will be stored here, 3 will be checked and printed. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 will be on there, 4 less than 5, print 4. That is, this is how while loops behave. This is how while loops like turn to be. Okay. If you want infinite loop, it will be headache for you. Just while true, because while loop work on true statements. Print value and just see. Your loop will not be able to stop. If you will, it will keep on stopping, and we have to terminate it. This is how we can do with unlimited or no limited. Difference between for loop and while loop is for loop is number of iteration known. We know the number of iteration. We know how many times the iteration can be done. Here we don't know the number of iteration. Here it doesn't require any range. It check the condition. While loop check the condition. But in the for loop it requires range. For loop is a bit easier. It is slightly more like yes. Yeah, it is only just about the while loop. The next thing we are going to do here is yeah, while loop is just this much. The next thing we are going to do is statements. Some of the statements, some of the you can say use statement in the loops. First, we will start with break statement. Break is used to come out of the loop when encountered. It instructs the program to exit the loop now. You put the brake on the car, your car stops there. Your car will not move forward. Same here in the loop. When the brake is applied, your statement or your loop or your anything, it will be stopped there. It will not move forward. It will be stuck there. your code will be over. Like I will just print you one of the example for I in range 1 to 21. If you can use if statements, there is not much you can say, but yeah, you will come to know. If I equals to 5, break. I will just break. Now print I. What it will be checked first? It will check the range of I, which is from 1 to 21. Then the condition starts. If I will be 5, break. When the I will reach the value 5, it will break and your code will be over. Let's check it. See, up to 5 it doesn't go further than 5. When it's reached 5, it is over. The break statement basically works to just stop a particular loop where you want it to. It's not it will be used randomly. You have to decide where you want to put the break and how to put it. Always remember the sentence doubles. You can say double indentation. Don't forget the syntax for the break statement. Now let's talk about the another statement, which is continue statement. Continue statement. So continue statement for I range, same syntax, nothing changes. What will be changes the values of the output. If I equals to 9, continue print I. Now what the continue statement is used to stop the current iteration of the loop and continue with the next one of the instruction loop. Like it is a line of, you can say you are like in the some of the selections, any of the selections. If there is a line of 10 people and you are supposed to allow you are supposed to just don't allow two people to get in or get selected, other it will be selected, and you have just they have a just number, and or you can say a number of them that 1 to 10 they are in the straight line 1 to 10, and you decide that the 3 and 7 number will not be like selected. What you will do, other people will continue to work, but 3 and 7 will not be there. Same that here the continue statement does. When you will print this, ninth one will not be printed. After 8, ninth is not printed. Other statements are printed. Let's short this because it is a bit like 1 1 and 9. Yes, now let's start it. See, 9 is not printed, 10 is printed. So this is what the continue statement means. Pass statement, I mean, pass statement is not like that important. So leave it. Wait. So now just let's start with some of the practice questions that we are going to do. We will do this. Firstly, we have to do the practice questions. Like let's find the factorial of a number. Factorial of a number. For this, first we have to take input and number. Let's store value fact as 1 because factorial is never 0. It always starts with 1. For I range 1 to num plus 1 because I want up to num, so num plus 1 will be there. And fact equals to fact multiply with I. Now just printing fact, like write in bracket factorial. Let's check it. I want factorial 4, the factorial is 74. So it is the power 4 factorial. Remember, factorial, as you always know, factorial is the sum of product of the numbers of the previous number or up to the number you want. I want up to the 4, so 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 4, 424. So this is how we can find the factorial. Reverse of a number is also a nice logic, I guess. Reverse of a number, taking the input. Let's reverse equals to 0. Let's take while num is greater than 0, digit is num percentage 10. Reverse equals to reverse plus multiply by 10 plus 10 or digit. I will explain you. Wait, let me just finish it. Num equals to num multiplied 10 print reverse equals to reverse. So let's first print it. I will explain you what I did. See, for reversing a number, firstly we have to take a reverse and num input. For then we have to restore a value 0 to the reverse. We have to reverse the positive number. So while the number is equal to greater than 0, digit, taking a variable digit in which num is divided a percentage by 10, and when like if I will like percentage, or I will divide 1 2 3 4 2 or 1 to 4 divided by 10, it will give me the remainder 4. What does it mean? It will give me the last digit of the number. In this, in the output, if I was having 4 5 6 7, when I will divide this number with 10, it will give me when I will find the remainder, it will give me the remainder 7. So what here we did is we got the number, the last number from this. Now what we have to do is storing a new value to the reverse. We have to do reverse multiplied by 10 plus the digit. Here what happened is at the first, reverse at first is 0. When we will multiply by 10, it will give 0, and plus digit. What will be the digit? Which is the remainder 7. So first thing get stored is 7. Now again, the whole number, when we will divide the whole by 10, the whole number by 10, it will, again I will tell you, when we will divide the whole number by 10, see, if I am dividing the whole number by 10, it will the answer 4 5 6. Not asking for the remainder, just asking for the divisor 4 5 6. So what will happen? 8 will switch first, 4 5 6 will be at the last. Now the same procedure when to be done. Digit is equal to num divided by 10. Now the num is not 4, 5, 6, 8 fully. It is just left 5, 6, 8. So when 5, 6, 8 will be divided, remainder we will get, it will get 8. Then 8 will be get it shifted, seeing which one is the greater number first. Okay, then it will also then 8 will get shifted in the second position. So on with then will that will 45. 45 and we will find the remainder, will give 5, and 5 will get shifted and 4 will come at the last. So I will tell you in a bigger example. See, okay. First of all, 3, 5. Give a short number. So first of all, 2, 3, 4. When we will find the remainder, it will give 4. 4 will shift it through this method. 4 will get shifted to the first. Reverse is multiplied by 10. At our first instance, reverse is equal to 0. It will 0 plus digit is here 4. Digit plus reverse 0 plus 4 is 4. Then 4 will come at first place. Now that revised sum is revised reverse is 4. 4 is stored in the reverse. Then we will again do 23 divided by, then we will get the remainder 3. 3, keep in mind, previously it was 0, now it is reverse is 4. 4 multiplied 10 will be 40. 40 plus 3 will be 43. As you can see, so on 4, 3, 2, it will be get printed. So this was the reversible number. The next code is palindrome equals to palindrome. What does it mean? Reverse equals to original. Okay. So the same step I will do is first taking the input num and putting the same step will be followed. We have to first find the reverse of the number. Digit equals to num percentage 10. Reverse equals to reverse multiplied by 10, then plus digit num equals to num. So this is how we will find reverse. Now get to the condition. If num, let us store it as original equals to num. Okay, got it? Alright. Parent palindrome, else print not palindrome. Let's check it. Palindrome, because reverse is also equals to the first number. If I will do so when the reverse is equal to the original number, it is called palindrome number. Okay guys, now one of the again important one, prime numbers. To check whether a number is prime or not. For that also same, we have to take int input, enter in number. Count here refers to the number of counts. Put I in range 1, num plus 1. Remember I want to put the num, so if num question is I equal to 0. Okay, count is equal to count plus 1. If count is equal to 2, print numbers, else print 8. So what we did is, up to this we have to store a variable count. We have to check or store a value. So wait, yeah. So to store a value, we have to check, because the first prime number is starting from 2, but count is basically used to just check out from the starting. So here, when the number is divided by any of the number itself is giving the value 0, when the number divided by itself or any of the number, if it is giving the value 0, it means that it is not a prime number, because prime number is not divisible by any of the number. And what we will do for increasing the count, we have to just count, add 1 to the count, and what we will do, it will keep on increasing step by step after checking the condition for each of them. If count is equal to 2, here it means if count is equal to 2, it will just tell you, because you can say 2 for the special condition, 2 is prime number. Okay, let's, like, if I will write here 1, it will give me the output. No, it will not give me the output. And the number 15 not a prime, and the number prime. So I hope you got it. When the number or number itself is divided by, when a number is divided by itself or any of the number, it is not a prime number. So we have to check here when whether the number is divided by itself or not. Okay. And we have the part-4. Ratio switch. I will go the prime number. Armstrong. Let's try the Armstrong ones. That's also. Or let's do something. Because I will tell you how to make a pyramid. It starts star pyramid. accordingly we have to look upon the spaces. We have to see where to add the spaces, where to add the stars. In first, I started with space is multiplied by n minus I minus 1. Here what does it mean? Suppose the n is 3, at the first I will be 1 and 1 I will be 1. So when it will put n minus 2, it will give 1. So one space will be added. When I will be uh, when I will be 2, uh, yeah, what do you mean I will say? Wait, wait. So what you will do is, as in the first I will be equals to 0. So when you will start the space here on the space, in the first when I will be 0, n is equal to 3, 3 minus 0 minus 1, it will give 2. There will be 2 spaces. Okay. And second, there will be no one space because I will be increased to 1 and 3 minus 2 is 1. When I will be equals to 2, it will have no space. So this is for spaces, that at first how many spaces will be there, at second how many, third how many spaces. Okay. Now here the same for the stars. When there will be I will be 1, 2 multiply 1 plus 1 equals to 3. Okay, so it will give just 1 star. Wait. When I will be 0, it will give 1 star. When I will be 1, 2 multiply 1 plus 1, 3. When I will be 2, 2 multiply 2 plus 4 plus 5, it will be 5 stars. Now let's just execute the code and just tell you, see, here the spaces, if I see the spaces visible here, at the first line I wanted one space, and second I want in first line I want two spaces, and second I want one space, and third one none space. So how will you do this? When I will be equals to 0, 3 minus 0 minus 1 gives 2. So in the first line it will give the two spaces. When I will be equals to 1, 3 minus 1 gives 1. So it will give one space. And I will equals to 2, 3 minus 2 minus 1 is 0. So it will have no space. Same with the stars. When there I will be 0, there will be just one star. When I will be 2, there will be when I will be 1, there will be 3 stars. And when I will be equals to 2, it will be 5 stars. Same if you don't want to give spaces, just comment this. And if you print, the other portion is completed. Just don't add plus sign. Yeah, you can do anything with that. Yeah, see, as you can see, let me just set the range. See, why I set in the range? Because I want to be particular. In previous I want up to 3, so only I goes to 2, but here I will reach up to 3 because I wanted up to 3, and so on. Same. So these were all the loops. I have covered each one of the loop with you. I hope you understood. Once again, I will make you understand this one, and firstly, I will make you understand this one. Here, for making a pyramid, such as for making a pyramid, and I will be equal to 1, the spaces in the first column will be equals to 2. How? N equals to 3, 3 minus 0, I equals to 0, 3 minus 0 minus 1 gives 2, those spaces will be 2. When I will be equal to 3, when I will be equal to 1, then 3 minus 1 minus 1, 3 minus 2 equals to 1, the space will be 1 in the second column, and when I will be equals to 2, 3 minus 2 minus 1, 3 minus 3 equal to 0, space will be 0. Same you can see, same is there with that. Here I just don't have to write the range of the word, look at it. Yeah, see, okay. So I hope you understood this, and it is finish of the video.